Frankie, how you doing?
I'm doing great so far.
Here, Frankie MacDonald, live on A Bass Guy Show. This is episode 1565, and today, Frankie, is the 158th day of the year, and we have 157 days left. So, like you said, we're halfway through.
200th day of the year is July 19th.
Hey, guess what's on July 15th? Sky of the Universe's birthday. Can you sing happy birthday to him since he's here already?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sky Universe Pact. Happy birthday to you.
There you go, Frankie. It all comes back to that cartoon of the dog in the cafe, and the cafe is on fire. And the dog says, "This is fine." And up to Nunavut, it's completely red. What's going on right now with the weather, Frankie?
It's affecting all of the world, climate change.
What country would you like to talk about right now?
It's really, really, really hot in Saudi Arabia. They're enemies of us. Like the Saudi Arabia is an enemy country, burn a lot of fossil fuels in Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, and all these places.
Do you really think they're enemies of us, or is it just the government and the war people?
Their government, their government's enemies of us. All governments around the world.
And I'm sure, like, Mrs. Johnston of so-and-so is just trying to do her laundry and get her kids to school. I think all people are the same. I think it's the lines and the sand and all the
On
imaginary...
that map, what about Siberia in eastern Russia?
Eastern Russia?
Yes.
What's happening over there right now with the weather?
You have to scroll the map to eastern Russia.
Okay, so I've got Ukraine and Moscow, and it looks like southern eastern Russia is very, very hot. They've got 30 degrees over there. 46 degrees in Imeni. I don't know where that is. I've been over there. I've flown over there before, but we've got some, like Dubai today has about 48 degrees, Frankie.
Over 60 with the humidex.
That's crazy. What's it like when it's 60 degrees? You can make fried eggs on a car.
Yeah. What about 5 years stock Russia? What's it like over there?
Very, very, well, you want me to check?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll just go up there again. And so you're saying like Siberia? It's actually okay over there. It looks like it's supposed to be colder,
what
but
about northern Russia?
North Russia?
Northeastern Russia.
Northeast Russia, okay. It's not too bad. It's like in the orange-yellow zone. But if we look at the whole world, there's a red. I heard that on the news, Frankie, that I think tomorrow or soon, the whole world is going to see sunshine at the same time. Even if it's just a bit of dawn, like a bit of morning or evening, the whole world will get sun at the same time.
One side of Nepal is really hot, and the other side of Nepal is really cold. They got big mountains that prevent hot weather to advance northward.
Thank you, Frankie. And did you see the link I sent you of Sky of the Universe is going to be doing a live YouTube thing of the complete solar eclipse in Montreal, August 8th, I think.
Monday, April 8th, 2024.
What's going to happen to the sky?
You'll be heading for Sydney, Nova Scotia. Pat will be heading for Sydney, Nova Scotia. They get darker in the middle of the day.
But not that one. I meant we can even look it up here. Sorry about this. We can look it up. We've got, see, all I have to do is go here, go into my YouTube, and then I scroll down to where I keep my buddies. There's Frankie. We go to Sky of the Universe, and we go to his live streams, and a total solar eclipse live from Montreal, April 8th, 2024. So that's the same one, right?
Yes, the same one. You're heading to Sydney, and Pat's heading for Sydney. All those podcast people like Jason Marshall, Joey Only, they're heading to Sydney.
Okay, so now I get it. So we have different buttons we can push here. Let's try the radar. And the radar shows us where there's some clouds and things like that. So we'll go to Montreal, or close to it if we can. Where are we? We're here. So we can see there's a bit of rain coming in eventually, I hope. And then we could go to wind speed. Where is it really windy right now, Frankie?
It's really windy somewhere in the world.
Let's see where it's snowing. Let's see if we have any snow cover. There's
in New Zealand.
Is there snow in New Zealand?
Yes, it's winter there.
Aha, okay. I see that. And we even have snow. Check this out. Oh. Okay, there's obviously snow in Canada and Iceland. But there's even snow over here, which is above India. In the Himalayas, they have snow right now.
Yes.
But temperature-wise, Frankie, the whole Earth, man, is on fire. Do you think people will stop consuming and take responsibility, or do you think it's just going to get worse and worse?
The government won't let them stop. All governments around the world.
I took care of it. Thank you so much. I love this map. Thank you for sharing. So you want to say anything to Patrick, Sky of the Universe? Yeah, perfect. So Frankie, sorry for all I wouldn't call it fear-mongering and ranting. I'd call it a thing called the truth. You want to give us a roundup of the weather for the weekend in North America, Frankie?
In North America, Europe, and Asia.
Please let us know what's happening right now. That would be great.
Like right now, lots of rain going on in places, and lots of thunderstorms going on in Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma. As right now, including South Dakota, North Dakota, including eastern United States and America. Lots of thunderstorms going down right now in New Brunswick, Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and far western Massachusetts, interior New York, Pennsylvania, and DC. They're getting a lot of thunderstorms right now. As they're over in New Zealand, they're getting lots of stormy weather in New Zealand. So right now, Southwest Pacific. It's snow and rain.
It's what?
Snow and rain, New Zealand right now. Lots of rain heading for Europe next week too.
You could go tobogganing there, right, with your sled.
A lot of wind going on in North Island, New Zealand, as for right now.
Have you been tobogganing before, Frankie?
Yes, a long time ago. Then it got really cold weather heading for South Island, New Zealand.
Okay, I'm just getting some stuff ready here. I made a new little lower third for you, just messing around with stuff. So today is a totally chilled out show, Frankie, because if I get too excited, I might faint. What happens if you get heat stroke and you faint? What do you do then?
You have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, you have to go to the hospital. So we have Smiley Emmy here. Welcome. We also have Sky of the Universe. Welcome. And we have Frankie MacDonald.
In New Zealand. What's the weather in New Zealand? They're getting really cold weather this Sunday coming up in South Island, New Zealand.
It's a whole different... It's winter over there, so everything is, kind of normal, I guess, over there. But how hot did they get in the summer, Frankie?
Really hot in New Zealand. Extremely hot in New Zealand. In Australia, in the Southern Hemisphere summer. They're bringing a lot of rain up in Uganda right now.
If you had $1 zillion, what would you do, Frankie?
I can do whatever I want.
Great answer. We have Trevor Garner here. Do you know him, Frankie? Of course you do.
Yes, I was on his show this Sunday night.
Welcome, Trevor Garner. Everybody follow Trevor Garner. Just click on the name and right-click or whatever, and the little 3 dots, and follow Trevor Garner. And you're on his show every week, right?
Yes, Trevor does his own show every week.
I remember some years, Frankie, because you've been on our show for many, many years, you used to say you're sick and tired of the hot weather altogether. You want it to be extremely, extremely cold.
Just imagine. And I got news for you. Just imagine, guy fell down, the ambulance go, roo. They say, okay, doctor, this guy's all broken up.
Put him in the garbage. The guy puts him in the doctor's just sick and tired of his stories. He's tired. He's like the bass guy show today. He's like, just throw the guy in the garbage, right?
How much trouble doctor will be in?
The police will come. Sir, are you the doctor who threw the guy in the garbage?
Yes.
Why did you do this?
Doctor's just too busy.
Sir, put your hand behind your back. You're coming with me. And then people show up to the hospital because of heat stroke, but there's no doctor.
And I got another news for you.
Turn that music down. The police come. They knock on the door. Sir, are you the owner of this residence?
Yes.
Is this a commercial area or a residential area?
Residential area.
Do you have a permit for this, sir?
No.
Put your hands behind your back. You're coming with me. And then the guy's in jail who turned his house into a nightclub because he couldn't take the lockdown. Now he's in jail with the guy in the garbage who threw the guy in the garbage, the doctor.
That means the wife will say,
son, your father and I are getting...
divorce.
Oh, Mom. And then the son has to visit the father in jail on Sundays. What happens when time's up?
Then they have to start to GoFundMe to recover.
So they can fix the house and get the money and pay back the Reno Depot, the Home Depot.
Yeah.
Hey, we have Trevor Gardner saying, tell Frankie to sing Peaches, Kimberly, and the show.
Moving to the country, gonna get a lot of peaches, Kimberly. Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches, Kimberly. Moving to the country, it's gonna get a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna get a lot of peaches. Peaches come from a can. They're put there by a man in a factory downtown. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches are free. Millions of peaches, peaches for Kimberly. Millions of peaches, peaches are free. Look out!
This is Frankie MacDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Major storm is heading for South Dakota on Friday, October 4th.
Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna... So there's a video you can watch if you go to my YouTube, and you know that in YouTube the search is at the top, but if you go to the middle, there's another search, and you can search the person's channel. So just put Peaches on the Bass Guy Show, and you'll find it. So hello, Frankie. We got some of your friends and fans here. We've done some jokes. We've done the weather. We've looked at the map. Frankie, we're having a heat wave, and there's smoke in the sky, and the power goes out because everyone's using their AC. Things seem to be getting out of whack a lot and more often. What's happening?
People using AC over in Russia too. People using AC in China too.
Frankie, what are you going to do tonight? You going to go to Steel City or A&W?
Going to Dooley's tonight. In
Going
Steel
to
City.
Dooley's.
In Daniels.
Oh, awesome. Who's the guy or the girl that you speak at Dooley's?
I know Jessica Good. I was talking to her yesterday.
That's cool. She's been a friend of yours for a long time?
Jessica's a friend of mine a long time. And I was Monica Boy was doing great.
Yeah, she's doing great too. Does she have any new pets?
My family has 2 Pomeranian dogs.
That's right. Do you walk them?
My uncle walks them.
Okay. That's cool. And what did you have for your lunch today, Frankie?
I had Eddie Salmerio's pizza for dinner.
Does anyone have any questions for Frankie, or I guess not, eh? What are you going to be doing tomorrow night?
Karaoke Phil Kasuf.
Karaoke. Oh yeah, I remember you used to make jokes about him. If he just like collapsed, what would happen? Who would take over the karaoke?
Yeah, there's backup guy. If the aim is to show up, will say clear.
You say clear, and then he'll be okay, but he just has to take it easy. And then who takes over, the Geek Squad?
The other guy, Dale Ever, takes over karaoke. The doctor say, Phil, throw him in the garbage.
Put him in the garbage. I know you're just joking, Frankie. What kind of places do you go after you finish the pubs and everything and you go to all the bars? What do? Do you walk at the boardwalk or you walk around town?
That means that I head home after that in late night. Guess what? And did you hear about this? Jason Marshall interviews me every Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Amazing. Jason Marshall. We had him on the show once. You can go on to A Bass Guy Show YouTube search engine. And so, Frankie, our microphone broke. We had a nice fancy microphone for 10 years, but it broke and the wire broke, so we're using a stage mic. So it's not the best quality today, but we're still going. We have 25 degrees here with broken clouds, but it's really more like 35 with the humidex, and yesterday it was 40. It's 4:30 a.m. in the morning in Japan. What are people doing right now in Japan, Frankie?
They're sleeping right now.
They're sleeping. They're dreaming, aren't they? Do you ever have dreams, Frankie?
Sometimes I have dreams. Just imagine the doctor picked up the guy throwing the dumpster.
Why would he throw the guy in the dumpster, Frankie?
He's just too busy.
Let's put it on automatic pilot. I'm getting tired of flickering buttons. So yeah, he's too busy. He puts the guy in the garbage. And yeah, we're going to, I guess, cut the show short today, Frankie, because I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling very sick from the heat wave. I'm not doing too great. So, but we're going to be back next week. What is next week?
Bastille Day, France's national holiday, Friday, July 14th.
What day is it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? is it the 14th? So next week we're going to be celebrating Sky of the Universe's birthday. It's going to be a show for
Yes,
him.
in France it's national holiday too.
National holiday. St. Bastille Day, you said, yes?
Bastille Day.
Okay, cool. Did you have fun on the show today, Frankie?
Yes, I had fun the show today.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the fans before you go today?
Best of luck to you. I'm Frankie MacDonald. You're listening to the Bass Guy Show.
See you next week. Thanks, Frankie. Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie MacDonald!
Come in a can, they were brought there by a man in a factory downtown. If I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day. Some bulges in the shade.
Gonna go for a walk where your raincoat
To the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches.
Thanks for watching a Bass Guy show, Stefan. Hey, look, no one's watching.